Hey everybody, happy Monday. It's MalikaB and I'm here with a little bit of fashion storytelling and an unboxing, because you know we like to unbox things over here, but we will be focusing on, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the new brand. I guess it's relatively new. I believe they were founded in 2016, called Kwaidan Editions. Thanks to my computer for letting me know it's still on. But Kwaidan Editions. Kwaidan Editions is, I guess, a brand I discovered actually through essence.com, as in SSENSE.com, you know, the fashion, not the magazine. I was just, looking through their sales section, as I always do, perusing through, scrolling, just kind of like looking through, see what I might want, and I come across this denim shirt. Check the picture out. And I'm like, oh my god, I love the details. It reminds me of something Madonna or something Tina Turner would have wore. You know, it's about the bustier. As you can see, I like things that kind of draw different angles and cuts and attention to different parts of the bust of the shirt, or just any part of the shirt. But I'm looking at the shirt, I'm like, oh my god, it's actually got a bustier cut out in there. What? So of course, I look at it, I start following it, I'm watching the price, because we watch the prices, because when the prices go down, that's when you get your outfit. And I mean, unless you're just super high rolling, which is amazing, because you got that abundance like that, that's great. You got medium abundance, that's good too, which is what I'm doing. And that's how I ended up getting the Kwaidan Editions bustier shirt. It was on essence.com, but they only had it in a size 40, and of course y'all see I'm petite. That's definitely not going to fit me. So I started searching, like, oh my god, where is this shirt at? And I see that it is on Farfetch.com, but I never actually purchased anything from Farfetch until this year, as in 2021. And let me tell you, that's one of my favorite places to shop online now, because you will find some of those rare, hard to find pieces on there that nobody else has. And I'm the queen of that. That is how I like to operate. That's how I like to dress. I like to have the rare, the exclusive, the very, very distinct. I just like to be distinct. We like art and we like stunning, striking, distinct pieces. That's just how we are for the most part, and I've always embodied wanting to have something that's like, oh, you ain't got that. I mean, the little snooty booty, whatever. But I don't want to look like nobody else. I like to look like what I feel like is authentically me. Like really, really. And what is authentically me involves art. It involves structure to the garment. It involves lots of details. It might involve couture details, avant-garde details. It's about the art, the weaving of the fabric. Is it cut on the bias? Is there a slight stretch to the silk? Is there an elastane or some lycra built into that? I want it to reflect the way that I see myself in my head. I have to put that on my body. We're going to go back to this Kwaidan Editions and kind of talk about the brand. Kwaidan Editions was founded in 2016 in London, and it is a collaboration from a husband and wife duo, So Leah Dickley is the wife, and I make sure I got his name right, Hong La, he's a Vietnamese American. He's the husband, and they kind of put together their skills. They worked at Balenciaga, they worked at Alsace, make sure I got that right, and Celine. And so you've got this fashion powerhouse, amazing couple, and they're like, you know what, we love each other and we love fashion, and we're going to put this together and create something. So basically what they did is they kind of borrowed the title, which is Kwaidan Editions. Kwaidan happens to be the title of a filmmaker. I think it's like a horror film. I'm not too familiar with Japanese horror films, but I do intend to kind of do some research and look it up. But horror film from Masaki Kobayashi's horror film called Kwaidan. And Kwaidan basically translates to the words strange stories. And so they took Kwaidan Editions and made it Strange Stories Edition. So they do have t-shirts with like really cool black and white pictures that kind of look like something from old Hollywood or the 70s cinematography. And I think it's always intriguing, to kind of look at what the thought process is. Like when you do a graphic print on a shirt, what does it look like from a particular designer? You know what I mean? We're used to seeing what Gucci can put out, but what about somebody else? Somebody else who has a different thought process, who wants different inspiration that is not from like old Italy passed down, but Japanese culture. And The husband, Hong La, he's Vietnamese. His wife is, I think she's from Britain. She's from London, to my knowledge. So they just kind of put this together based on what they love. And we're going to get into this unboxing right now. And I just got to tell you that these pieces are literally some of my favorite things that I own right now. Like, absolute favorite. Like, scream for joy, because this brand is probably a brand that I will definitely shop and stay with and just look for. Their runway show spoke to me in a different way, and I think I watched it on YouTube a couple of weeks ago, and I've been looking through some of the images. They didn't get to do the regular traditional show due to COVID, but you know, they did like this, posted up inside of their house, like a, you know, like a model stage inside of an older house, and you know, there's just like Polaroid type images, and you know, that's cool. You're seeing a lot of designers turning, you know, this whole COVID situation. We don't do traditional fashion week, so we are doing something different, and it's a series of images, or it's a mini film. Everything's carefully constructed, and I appreciate the thought, the process. I appreciate their design. So let me go ahead and get into what I first got, because before I got, I don't know if it's the same thing. When I first started researching, it also happened upon the website called Les Garçons. You know, Les Garçons, French, I believe that's for girl, right? So, Les Garçons, no. Les Filles. Filles? Filles, Les Garçons. I don't know, getting that wrong, because I don't know French like that. I learned French so I can go on a trip, and I got that wrong. Les Garçons is boy. My bad. All y'all French files got that wrong. It's okay. Les Garçons, you know, .com. I was like, oh my god, they got some stuff in here. They didn't have that denim shirt that I wanted. That's okay. Totally okay. Totally okay. But I'm like, oh, y'all got some other stuff by Kwaidan Editions that I might want right here. These are the open-toe kitten heel mules. And I'm really into mules and slides and things like that. You know, also without super high heels, so I can kind of be flexible. I can easily wear these to the grocery store, but it's the color. Get into the color, baby. Alright, Kwaidan Editions. Beautiful black box. I love boxes. Oh my god, baby! Look. Do you see this freaking shoe? And actually, ironically, the color that it's showing on the monitor is not even the real color. So just imagine, if this color is gorgeous to you, just imagine it's a little bit more deeper, darker neon than what's reflecting. Oh, it's so sexy. It's so fabulous. And then I got it in a 39, because I really feel like over this whole coronavirus time, my feet have grown a half size. To be honest, I really was like a 38 and a half. I used to be a 38. And I'm at a 39 now, and that's comfortable. My feet have enough space, but this shoe right here, baby. This shoe is actually made in Italy. It's satin. Has a nice leather lacquer on the back of the shoe, made very well. It actually has a little rubberized skid part right there, so that you don't kind of skid around. You don't have to do that whole fashion trick where you get the knife and you score your shoe. No, you don't got to do that. Kwaidan Editions said, we got you, honey. You will not slip in these. You will strut. I know I'm going to do it on walk. I will do that. I will. One of these days. But I got this shoe. They retail for $600 normally. So no, I ain't paying $600 for not a goddamn shoe. Not right now. Because I like to buy stuff on sale. I mean, sale. So I got these for $180. And then got them for a little bit cheaper, because as soon as I placed my order, I placed that order with joy. Like, oh my god, get the shoe! Green! Y'all don't know how to buy so many damn green shoes in 2020, 2021. Bought the shoe, but then I got the email from Les Garçons, and it said, welcome to joining our mailing list. Here's 10 to 15% off. I don't remember which one. I was like, oh snap, I didn't get that. So I emailed them. They took my 10 to 15% off my order, so it really wasn't $180. It was like $160 something. Perfect. Who gets a $600 pair of shoes for $160? Tax included, shipping included. I do. With grace, with joy. And yes, I will give away a pair of shoes, because when I get stuff, I like to give stuff away. That's how you keep the good blessings flowing. Speaking of green, this right here I almost want to cry. I love this shirt so much. I love fashion, so if you don't like fashion, you can stop watching. That's okay. But fashion means so much to me. The runway means a lot to me. As much as I love science and medicine and all sorts of things, fashion and artistry, that is like an ultimate, has a very, very special place in my heart. You know? Anyway, Kwaidan Editions also on Farfetch. That was a Le Garçon purchase of Farfetch. What? They had for their I think it's autumn winter 2020, they put out this bomb ass series of leather shirts. The shirts are kind of a little loose and blousy at the top, just slightly boxy, tapered here. They fit good throughout the arm. They're leather, like good, soft, buttery baby leather. And you can see that through the picture because I did not know what it would feel like until I got it in my hand. So I opened the box and was like, ugh. Oh my god, I literally almost passed out. I was so happy I unboxed when nobody was there because, you know, people don't understand the hype that I have. And that's okay if you don't understand it. Just let me be joyful. Anyway, we got the box. It's a green because I know I'm on the green kick. And there's Farfetch. Farfetch partners up with Brown's Fashion. Brown's Fashion is in the UK. It is a fashion house company that has a lot of high quality. See, they got the good printout. That's really, really nice. Oh, I get 15% off my next purchase. I don't know when that's going to be because we got stuff to do. Anyway, oh, I can earn credit. No, they said something about secondhand. Unless it's something I really, really don't like, I don't sell my stuff. I like to keep my stuff, which is why I buy select amount of pieces because I like to have investment pieces I might keep for a while. It don't have to be an expensive investment piece, or it could be a piece that I get on sale. Almost everything I buy is on sale. Anyway, just like with the joy, we're going to open up my little bag of green joy, okay? Green joy. Joy. And it's wrapped up. When I saw the little peak of green went over, I was like, oh my! Do you see that? And the green is translating good too. It might be a little bit bright. Oh. Do you see it? Do you see? I'm gonna bring it close so you can really see. Do you see this? It's mine. It's mine. And ironically, it fits. Oh, actually, since I got on the appropriate clothes, I could just put this on right now. Although it's probably gonna look weird because I got this thing on the bus. But this is the Kwaidan Editions. I could be saying it wrong. Kwaidan Editions. I'm saying Kwaidan. Anyway, it's the lamb plungy leather racing green jacket. It's a waisted button chemise is what they call it. I got a French 34. I think the model had on a 36 or 38. And I noticed that, you know how sometimes when models are trying on things, they have a stylist and the stylist is there to kind of taper and tuck and pull things. I noticed that the garment looked like it was pulled. And so I was kind of like, oh, I'm trying to figure out the sizing, but I know I'm really petite, more so up top. My upper body's just slim, always has been, always will be. And I'm like, let me make sure I get the right sizing because I've been buying stuff and I hate when I buy the wrong size. You know, like I know I can fluctuate if I get sick or something like that, but generally I'm still small. I might be 5 pounds more than this, 7 pounds more than this on more. Oh, forget that talk. Let's just, do you see? Do you see? And yeah, the green is not quite trying. Oh my god. Every time I put this on, this is my 3rd time putting this on. Mashallah! Every time I put this on, like every time. Oh, these braids. They got to come out of the dress. Oh my god, every time I put this on, dog, like, do you see how pretty this is? Pretty. I love leather. The green's not translating, so that's okay. It's much brighter than what you've seen, but is you fuck it? 2 shots, fuck it. Button. Is you button? Bust it. Yeah. Bust it. Is you not for the gram or YouTube, but the button challenge is fine. How fast can you button like a diva? No, this is not going to work because I got this. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I want to wash those with a scarf in this style today. I love this style. You don't know what it feels. It feels so good. May Allah bless the Lamb who gave his life for this. I'm pretty sure, you know, the circle of life. I'm not vegan, but I do believe in ethical treatment of animals. But if you're going to use that to feed people, I believe that you should not just wait, use the whole thing, you know? Leather. I do wear vegan leather also at the same token because that's a little bit more eco-friendly, but at the same time it's not, because the amount of chemicals used to make leather, polyurethane, that's also terrible for the environment. It might be worse than leather. But anyway, get into this. Get into this, okay? Get. Yeah, you don't even see the back. The back. It has a vent in the back, and it has this pinstripe down the back too. Yeah, I'm too excited. I'm gonna wear this for my birthday. I'm making a film in this. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna plant some plants. I gotta be careful planting plants in this. Grateful. Grateful, grateful, grateful. And this thing right here, this is the runway collection. As in, fresh off the runway. The best part about it is that it was on crazy clearance. I'm not even gonna talk about the price. You can look it up yourself. But then it'll seem like I'm bragging. But, you know, when you feel like you really want something, you want to invest in it, do it. But if you need to be more responsible, which like I was, I didn't just outright pay for that. I use Klarna. So I paid for this in 4 installments. I think I have 2 more or 1 more left. That helps. I didn't want to pay outright for that. That's okay. Don't overuse those things, because you can overuse that, and you know, do what you want. But anyway, that is my Kwaidan Editions. So excited. This literally is my favorite piece that I've bought this entire year. Back in the garment bag. Look, all I'm saying is that I'm grateful. Absolutely grateful. Grateful. Especially when you find a crazy clearance. Like, it went from being 4 digits in price, that's all I'm gonna say, to 3. And a nice 3. That I could actually say, you know what, I'm gonna do that. That's for me. That's my treat. That's for me. Alright. And finalmente, the last piece that I got from Kwaidan Editions. I already opened this up, but I put it back in the box unless I'm gonna record this one day. I did. It actually came really cutely wrapped, but this is not durable. It came in something that said bag. It has the little, you know, dolphins and stuff on it. And basically it is saying that bags are the deadliest predator in the ocean, and it is a man-made problem. To the preservation of the environment, we chose only paper bags from sustainable forestry. This is the, not gonna throw this away. Sounds like an ASMR. Yeah. Anyway, this is the denim bustier jacket. This is how I first got hooked to this brand right here. The first thing from Kwaidan Editions. I'm gonna make sure I know when this was also part of their autumn winter collection. Although when I looked at the runway show, I did not see this on there. I don't know why. Maybe I should look again. Look again. Clearance, I think it was like 40%. I tended like 60, 70, 80%, you know. It might have been like 40, but just like, that was an impulse purchase, but I don't regret it. I don't regret none of these. All these 3 things, I have no regrets, literally. Anyway, Kwaidan Editions. This is the bustier. Yes, and it has boobies poking out. You know, kind of reminiscent of some Madonna, some Tina Turner. You know, it does. I have little boobs. You know, probably put it on. But the way that this outfit is set up, where the circles that are the cutouts for the bust, the bustier part, it's actually down a little bit lower, and my bust line doesn't fall down that low like that. And it almost seems like it's lower than what it's supposed to be. When I looked at the models, nobody looked, let's see, if somebody were to be like a C cup in my size, or C or D, they probably could just go as is without a bra and just kind of place them, you know, do that thing and put themselves in this cup. But for everybody that was modeling, you know, models are usually like small A cups like me, or a B cup. Usually not really big unless you're like Victoria's Secrets or something. But the way that it's set up is that you know, the length is fine. Let's see, as you can see, like, it's because I only have one on, it's fitting right over the bust. But once I actually put it on, you'll see that it doesn't look, yeah, I was like, oh hell no, man. I got this thing, let me take this loose. There we go. So once I put it on, this is how it's supposed to look. I'm looking for some stuff that's like totally, you know, spacey, off the market. Don't nobody have this. Don't know what stores I know in Atlanta, because you know Atlanta is Atlanta fashion. I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. We definitely have no fashion style there at all. I hated St. Louis fashion. Yeah, but this is what I intend to do because of the way it fits. I'm gonna alter it because, you know, the model, I don't like the way they look. It don't look, it just doesn't look right. Even when I put on like a really bigger bra, it still just looks, because of proportion and because I'm not tall, my shoulder, I'm not that tall. So I'm gonna alter it right there. So then we'll have this, and it will look, it actually looks better for me. Fine. I still have the shirt, still have, you see how it fit? It's snatched, baby. It fits great. Like, and the length is good. And it actually still provides for those who care about modesty, you know, modesty, darling, whatever. And it still provides a good, you know, bum cover up if that's what you're looking for. But it's good. I like a good denim shirt that fits to kind of just get it a little, accentuate the shape. That's what I got. So I'm going to be altering this like that. You know, I got the sewing machine. I know how to do that. I design fashion lines, small indie fashion shows by myself. And I'm skilled, I can do it. I just need to make sure I have some good, thick denim needles. Do not attempt to sew on denim if you don't have the proper needles and you know your machine is not able to handle it. Don't do it, babe. Just get the proper equipment, go to your local sewing shop and put this, no, I'm gonna put it back in the box. I have to make space in my closet, but that is my Kwaidan Editions fashion haul. It will be lovely if Kwaidan Editions, you know, if you guys actually saw this, because I am a huge brand fashion design fan of your brand. Here's some cool photo shoots coming up soon. So stay tuned. I may show pictures of the stuff if I can edit and put it all in it together. If I have time, I will do that. But thanks for watching. If you can like and subscribe to my channel, I will be doing more. I plan to bring more to it. You know, these are just kind of casual in the house fashion talks. You know, I may be in different environments sometimes, but have a great day, and please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.
Alright, go ahead.